everyone, it is me, Phoenix XT. You're probably wondering why am I covering my face like this. Basically, I got a new piercing yesterday, and I'm going to do a story time, so I'm just doing a reveal of what my new piercing is, which I absolutely love. So no, it's not bad, but I'm just doing a story time on how I got my new piercing. So the new piercing is called Medusa piercing, and is right above the lip. Right above the lip, as you can see. Absolutely love it. I think it looks really great. And it goes right through. And it goes like that. So I've actually been wanting this piercing for a while. I'm not sure how long. It's been a while since I've been wanting this piercing, actually. And yeah. And then I ended up getting it yesterday. So basically, what happened was yesterday I went to work. I had work to do. And then afterwards, oh my god, I just blinked out. Afterwards, I went with me and my mom, my aunt, my two cousins, and we went to downtown Ocala, the square. And we went there because they were doing light up Ocala. So we just went to take Christmas pictures over there. Because that's what we just, do. So we went down to downtown Ocala on the square and take pictures. Now, there's this, that's where I usually get my piercings. There's this place called Fat Cats. And that's where I like to get my piercings. I've gotten quite a few piercings before. This one I got from there. And I've gotten this, and my nose done in Fat Cats. So, yeah, I've gotten all my piercings there. So we went to Fat Cats, but, and our intentions was my older cousin, she wants to get a tattoo, but she's probably not going to get one until maybe January. But yeah, we were just getting some, consultation, basically, talking about maybe, pricing and stuff like that. Just, that much involved. So we went over there, and that was initially what we went for. Now, for me, I like piercings a lot. I love getting piercings. Well, okay, that sounds a little bit like a masochist thing to say. I don't like the pain. I just like the piercings because they're really pretty. So, speaking of which, let me fix this. Okay, so anyways, did I just close out the camera? Okay, anyways, so basically, we went over there, and I ended up asking questions about the Medusa because that's the piercing that I knew I wanted. And I asked questions about it because, I didn't want my teeth to chip or anything like that. So I was like, will it touch my teeth? Anything like that? And actually, it doesn't. And that's what they were telling me, that it doesn't. It will touch the gums right here. Above, right there. So it won't actually touch the teeth. So, which is true. And then, so it has no effects on the teeth. And if I decide to take it out in the future, which I probably won't, but just hypothetically, if I were to decide to take it off in the future, it won't cause scarring because it will just close up. The hole will close up so that I won't have any issues with that. So, I ended up asking for the pricing, and they charge $40 there for the pricing. So yeah, I ended up getting piercing. I signed the I guess it's a waiver. Yeah, it's a waiver or something like that. Basically saying that I was getting a piercing, and did all of that. Signed it, paid, put my ID because I'm 18 now, and yeah, basically he set it up and pierced me, and it might look off from it is I don't know if you can I don't know. Anyways, in certain angles, it might look off, but in the sense where it's supposed to look aligned, and then obviously I don't have a symmetrical face, so that's just that's what he said. It was just gonna be in certain angles, it might seem like it looks off, but it's not. But yeah, so got this done. Really like it. Absolutely love it. It is funny because we weren't going over there to initially go for getting a piercing. It was just first one thing came out with another thing, but I mean, I'm really happy with it. Now, pain-wise, I would say it did, I'm not gonna lie, it really did hurt. I'm trying to think. I don't think I'm trying to think if it hurt as much as, okay, this one, out of all my piercings, this one was the most painful I have ever gotten. I'm trying to remember if this was as painful or just slightly less painful. Because this was really painful. Now, for this one, it was because she went through on the top one and she had lubrication on it. So all the needles are supposed to have like lubrication on it. And after that, you go pierce through it, everything like that. Now, since it goes through 2 holes, you have to go all the way. They couldn't touch the needle again to lubricate it. So basically, there was no lubrication, so it had to go in through. As you could, like, it just goes pretty much raw through the other end. So I was like, oh my god, why is that more painful? Because I was thinking it shouldn't have been as painful, thinking that way, because it's thinner over here than it is up here. And that's why they put it through the needle first on the upper part, not the lower part, because that would have probably been a little bit more painful in that sense. But yeah, and that's when she explained it to me. So yeah, but I want to say it wasn't as painful as the industrial that I got. But I would say it was pretty bad. Because it goes in through here, and it went all the way through. So when it first pulled in, and then as soon as it broke through the skin on this part, that's when I really felt it, and like I tensed up and I was like, oh god. So it like, good lord, that was super, super painful. But I'm usually like fine with it. I'm not too bad with piercing. I have a pretty general high pain tolerance. I thought I was gonna tear up, but I didn't really. It was pretty fine. But yeah, did that. He put the piercing and the jewelry, and it's a little long for now. That's just because, like, in case of swelling, yeah, it might be a little gnarly when I see it and it's just like pokes through. It might, yeah, but it's just like that for in case of swelling. So in case it hasn't actually swollen up at all since I got the piercing, but in case something happens and it starts swelling, it has room to go. Basically my mouth is just like, oh, so that way it doesn't like get clamped up or have zero room. And then who knows? I've heard some people, like, their skin get overlap in the jewelry, stuff like that. I mean, there's like some pretty bad horror stories with piercings out there. I haven't had any bad horror stories with piercings. Just I feel like the healing process is not too bad for me. I haven't had the biggest issues with healing when it comes to my piercings. It's not painful for me either, I would say. Some people, they have experienced somewhat painful healing process. I would say the healing process is tedious in the sense of having to clean it, making sure the jewelry is clean. For this one, what I've been doing so far is I grab a Q-tip, some water in it, make sure it's clean, and then I just kind of like rub it around the pole, kind of push my mouth over, like do this, push it against the gum, do like this, and then basically just clean around the pole, make sure it's clean. I did it this morning when I first woke up. Just a little bit of dry blood. That's it. Nothing too extreme. So yeah, and then that's basically what I've been doing. Then I like brush my teeth, made sure I had non-alcohol mouthwash. That sounded off for a second. Non-alcoholic mouthwash. That's what he recommended. Just to keep my mouth clean inside, where the other part of the jewelry is. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I think so far so good. Right now, all I can say is it's just kind of a little bit sore, but that's common for when it comes to piercings. I feel is just you're dealing with how sore it might be afterwards. But it's like it hasn't really swollen up. Maybe just a little bit, but I feel like the upper lip looks a little just a tad bit larger than the usual. But then again, maybe it's just me because I feel like my lips are generally large no matter what. So it just happens. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm trying to think of what else I could mention about the piercing or anything like that. No, I mean, that's pretty much it. But if you have any more questions or want to know anything else about my other piercings, you guys can let me know. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. All right, bye.